Yo, this is E-Rock is back. Those who are new to this channel, by the way, anyway, I'm gonna start off by saying, since I don't really talk too much when I do reactions, so this is gonna be the very first time. By the way, this whole week that passed, I've been sleeping so good to the point where I gotta make it official. It was a good week, so perfectly perfect by setting up this reaction video for you guys. And this is going to be Batman Gets Respect from the top villains. Okay, guys?
Batman's decisions, intelligence, and fighting abilities always amaze us. The fire of never giving up, unwavering determination, self-discipline,
Mr.
and
Bruce
ability
Wayne.
to whip up a solution out of thin air.
Impressive. You have all the answers, Dave. Except one. Every great supervillain has an origin, too. What's yours?
Oh, comeback is real.
Not only made him one of the greatest among heroes, but also earned him the utmost respect among all the villains. Who do you think you are, Batman? It's been a long night. Look, buddy,
Oh, it's the Flash.
I once ratted out a counterfeit to Batman, and believe me, you are no Batman. This video lists 5 incidents that capture villains' great sense of respect towards the Dark Knight and the reasons behind it. Riddle me this. From his childhood to his origin and throughout the villain career, Riddler had an interesting backstory. According to him, Batman was there at the beginning and at the end of his streak. Unlike other villains, Riddler fought Batman using his intellectual power, and he considered Batman to be the only one worthy of standing against him. Throughout the episodes we come across in the Batman animated series, it was pretty clear it was not Gotham PD Riddler was targeting, but the Dark Knight himself.
But aren't you the smart detective to see the riddles within my riddles?
We can trade IQ scores when you're behind bars, Riddler.
Would that be your
He
IQ?
looks like the male version of Hela.
Do you think I went to all the trouble to distract Gotham PD from my real crime? It was the Batman who concerned me. Isn't that right, Batman?
That is also why, at the time, when Gotham PD tried to corner and capture Batman, Riddler became Batman's guardian angel by sabotaging the police department's
So
plan.
basically, Riddle was a sidekick for Batman.
The game
Didn't
is
want to see him
on.
die.
He saw Batman as a superior opponent and respects him for his cognitive prowess. Therefore, neither Gotham PD nor any other villain is good enough for Batman to spend his time fighting.
And you're sure it was Gorman who sabotaged you? Even you, Batman, could have puzzled together a mystery this obvious. Yeah, obvious. I guess I just figured with a riddle, the most obvious answer is rarely the right one.
The moment where Riddler's respect and admiration towards Batman saw the pinnacle is when Batman made him see the solution to the most obvious in his life.
The $64,000 question. Why did I sabotage our project? Come on, Edward. It's not that hard.
So tell me, Batman, how'd you piece together it was my Julie who betrayed me? You see, Gorman was a businessman, not a scientist. He would never have known how to sabotage that disc, and that just left one other person. Anyone would have realized that, except you, champ.
Ooh,
Don't scare me. Floyd
Mr.
Lawton, known as the
Deadshot.
villain named Deadshot, is an exceptional marksman and a hitman. He meets Batman in the Justice League TV series, movie Suicide Squad, and also in Batman Assault on Arkham. First, it is fear we see in the eyes of Deadshot when he encounters Batman in the series Justice League.
Let me give you one word of advice.
Okay, I'll tell.
You don't want to know.
Later, with different versions, it turns to respect towards Batman. In the movie Suicide Squad,
I remember seeing that movie.
it is clearly evident how much respect the notorious hitman Deadshot has towards Batman when he decided not to pull the trigger when Batman came to arrest him. We also see Amanda Waller in the Suicide Squad movie, and it seems like Deadshot is controlled by her. But that is because due to the leverage she has on him, his daughter, and not because of neither respect nor fear. When the time comes, Deadshot shows us that fact clearly.
Play fair and I'll shoot straight. Jerk me around and I'll kill you.
It is during the
Oh
movie
my
Batman Assault on Arkham
goodness, she's
Which
so
Deadshot shows us
big
that
in the
while it is
animation
utmost
version.
respect he has towards Batman,
Woo!
and Amanda Waller is yet another target he can shoot anytime. Going
She
on
a
from
BBW.
there, after Batman warns Waller for the last time, which was in vain considering the mentality Waller has, Deadshot pulls the trigger.
Mother. Bang.
The only human, hailed as the god of tyranny, Darkseid, conqueror of worlds, is well known to strike fear into the hearts of his enemies. Superman, the god among humans, and the Wonder Woman, the Roman goddess of hunt, were no match against him. At this moment, a mere human with no special powers challenges Darkseid to a battle of wits and leaves the god of tyranny at the mercy of his human opponent.
Omega Lambda 7 XL9. That sounds like a bluff to you. One Hellspore can turn an entire planet into a fire pit. What'll happen to Apocalypse when 500 go off?
You dare? You dare?
The one man, the single being who was able to give Darkseid a taste of his own medicine, was none other than Batman. Dark Knight struck fear into the impenetrable heart of stone, making Darkseid cry in agony.
Dare? Well, had the Kryptonian or the Amazon taken that gamble, they would have lost. They do not have the strength of character to destroy an entire planet to achieve success. You are human, an admirable quality.
This utter humiliation made Darkseid recognize the caliber of Batman and respect him for his superior intelligence and willpower.
Impressive. No one has ever avoided my Omega beam.
Not odd, strange. One of Batman's first recurring villains, even before celebrated Joker, Hugo Strange was the morally ambiguous head chief of psychiatry at Arkham Asylum. He was driven by his keen interest in the criminal mind.
That guy reminds me of Don Vito
Challenge Batman, whom he thought the
from
only
the
person in
fat
Gotham
dude
that
from
is capable
Matilda.
of intellectually challenging him.
How very odd. Not odd, Alfred. Strange.
While Batman had to go to great lengths to defeat or neutralize Hugo's efforts, doing so, he endangered his secret identity, which Strange was one of the first to deduce.
11.
It's called Wayne.
In the last episode of the Batman TV series, Professor Strange's true colors came to light. He captured the entire Justice League and incapacitated them to drain their powers. When Batman was captured, he explains why he gives so much importance towards the Dark Knight, and his respect for Batman is clearly evident through the words spoken.
You never disappoint me, Batman. I built this trap mostly for you. That's how sure I was you'd find me. I told the joining you were the cleverest of them all, but all they care about are the super-powered ones. Even without their powers, the Justice League proved problematic, especially the one called Batman. I told you he was the biggest threat.
Till death do us part.
Joker.
Joker, the clown prince of crime, feels more than respect towards Batman. It is more of an obsession. While he wants to make Batman accept defeat in playing his game, he doesn't want Batman to lose to any other criminals either.
If I go to jail, I'll tell everyone who you are. I will never tell a soul if you just let us go. But that really would destroy everything I am. That night, boys. Destroying you is my game!
More of a love-hate relationship this is developed into throughout the stories. Joker not only went out of his way to defeat Batman, but also at times to save Batman also. The Clown Prince's respect, obsession, and love for Batman are evident in the comics, animations, and real-life movies. Even in the animated series Harley Quinn, viewers are shown how much Batman means to Joker with regards to the comparison of Harley herself.
Till death do us part.
You mean to tell me he chose Batman over Harley Quinn?
But if all that's true, then why'd he say
Till death do us part.
because he didn't say it to you?
Oh.
It was him all along, wasn't it? It's always been him.
According to him, Batman is the only one who makes him live and gives purpose.
What? You're the reason why I get up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and pump iron until my chest is positively sick. You're the reason save us.
Just said us.
Yeah, Batman and the Joker. What do you say?
You had me at shut up.